All right, so we've been working on these reproduction of the 500 for the trunk, and we finally are at a pretty good spot with these. I wanted to go over how the center zero, we spent a lot of time making sure that the angle is correct, that the stop is correct, that the indentation is correct, so that as factory, when this zero rotates so you can get the key in, that it doesn't hit the other numbers. I wanted to point out some things that we've done to kind of make it even better than the factory original. So if you can see that little hole in there, so that eventually will hold a cotter pin or a spring pin, R pin, however you want to call it, to keep anything from backing out and falling off. The way that this will ship is with a washer, a spring, a washer, and I haven't decided yet if it'll just be a regular nut or a nylon lock nut, and then the R pin. So you can see that that will stack in this manner so that this is pressurized against the body, and as it rotates through this groove, which pulls it away from the body, the spring allows it to do that. So I'm gonna go ahead and put it on the car and show you how it works. All right, so I got that mounted up there. You can see that the 5 and the 0 are mounted on with just nuts. They also have that hole in the back where they'll have the R pin in them to keep anything from backing off and you losing the part. Mind you, these are the aluminum prototypes. I have aluminum and brass as models, but you can see that this rolls out of the way and hits the stop, and will sit there so you can put your key in it and then put it back when you're done. So hopefully that kind of shows off the product a little bit and how these are. This one's just kind of loose on there right now because I just kind of put it on hand tight. But I'm going to come in a little bit closer and show you just kind of how really spent some time making sure that these fit accordingly to the molding. So the backs had to be recessed and angled so that all of the sides fit really nicely and fit just as factory did. All of the measurements were done to lay in there.